let's discuss today's workout. Today's workout is the 700 SQ. Lovely. Now let's think about this. This is how we're rolling tonight. You and us, well mainly you because we split it between two of us, you're going to be doing 700 squats. That's right, 700 squats. Here's how we're doing it. Every minute on the minute, you are going to be doing 22 squats. Once you've done your 22 squats, you're going to fill the rest of the minute with the additional move that we'll be doing. We're going to do that for 16 drills times 2, so it's 32 times 22, actually equals 704 squats, but I'm allowing an extra 4 just in case you miscount or you don't do your 22 and you're cheating. So ultimately we're doing 700 squats tonight, filling it with some other sexy stuff. It is simple and brutal. That is the only way to start a Monday. Let's do 700 squats, Mrs. B. Are you ready for the 700 SQ Warrior Monday online bootcamp specific warm-up to do now?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Like marching, shaking the arms out and slowly bringing it to the side. And pressing up.
Press ups.
Pressing up and press forward. Chest expanders. And up and down arms. Holding the arms out and rotating.
Are you whispering?
Yeah, I did think I did whisper. I didn't quite know what I was saying then. I was like,
The Warriors are going to be wondering what's wrong with you because they're used to you bellowing and shouting at all
I'm
times.
Punching. I don't shout. Okay, punching up. Okay, pulling one arm across, stretching out the shoulders. And swap sides. Okay, just top half squats. It's a nice bounce. Hello, Lydia.
Hello, Lydia.
Okay, take them a little bit lower now.
If Lydia's just come online, she hasn't got a clue how many squats she's doing tonight, has she?
No, it'll be a nice surprise for them, won't it?
Be a nice surprise when she sees the workout. It's called
holds.
700 SQ.
And crab steps.
Wonder if Lydia can work out how many squats we're going to be doing.
I think Lydia will. Yes.
Dead clever, isn't she, Lydia?
She is dead
She's like a teacher and everything. She knows stuff, doesn't she?
She does. Rear lunges. Tapping out to the side and bringing the arm across. Taking the arm up and over. And slow spotted ox, taking the arm up and
There's nothing
over.
slow about that.
Well, not the faster ones at the minute, is it?
Oh, you show off.
And half jacks again.
Talking of Jack,
Back to squats.
I think quite a few people enjoyed the Titanic makeover that I had over the weekend, didn't
Yes, I enjoyed doing that, yes.
they? Do you know,
You looked very cute and
Do you
fetching
know,
Rose.
when I filmed that and Jack was swinging me round, he's got such a lovely smile.
I think you must have been the way you were looking up at him.
Do you know? I wasn't looking up at
Spotted
him.
up.
He's no taller than me, actually. When I was standing in the dressing room with my robe on saying, "Draw me, Jack," you should have saw his face that you couldn't see on the camera.
Jumping. Okay, hops on one leg.
That's all
hops on
team
the other.
leader Lynn's fault, that is.
I know, yeah. Right then, are you ready? Ready to get started?
I'm absolutely 100% pumped for this workout. Right, so we've got 16 drills. It's 22 squats at the start of every brand new minute. Once we've done our 22, we're going to fill it with an additional move. Some of them weighted, some of them not. Just do what we do. If we've started the additional move before you do, you need to do your 22 squats every minute on the minute for 32 drills, because that's how you're going to get your 700 squats. Right then, 22 squats. 3, 2, 1, go. Right then, 22 squats.
Happy birthday, Dale. Fully love.
Dale face.
Yes.
It's really important you keep count tonight. Don't follow me, don't follow Mrs. B. Make sure you keep counting. Right then, 1, 2, done with squats. I'm on to spotty dogs for the remainder of the minute. There's my 22 squats done out of 700. Mrs. B, are you ready for your 22 squats?
Yeah.
What's funny?
Just join you.
3, 2,
Time with the
1.
music.
You must do your 22 squats every minute on the minute before you move on to the filler move. If you're faster than us, great. Just jog on the spot and wait for us to show you the filler move. But you must do 22. Don't go to the same timings as us. And after I've had my play, I'm going to tell you why I've chose 700 squats and why squatting is the most important thing you can do in your life. 3, 2, 1, and squatting 22. 8, 9, go to your timings, not mine. You're going to need weights again for your filler move. 3, 2, 1, lateral raises. So listen, 700 squats, why is squatting super important? Well, let me tell you, as I see it, there's two things you need to be doing for as long as possible. You've got to be able to stand up from the seating position, otherwise, when you're old, you're sitting down on the toilet and you're not getting up, which means you're going to end up in a care home. You need to be able to move from A to B, so you need to be able to walk or run or something. Because if you're not doing that, you're not moving, you're ending up in a care home. So squatting, Mrs. B, 22 squats.
I was just listening to your happy story about care homes.
It's really, there's two things that we must do for as long as possible. We've got to stand up and be able to sit down, because if we sit down and can't get up ever, we're in a care home and somebody else is walking our bum. That's exactly what's going on. If we can't walk or run from A to B, we can't get shopping, we can't get to
lunges.
we can't get shopping, we can't go to the toilet, we can't go to bed, we won't survive. So squatting ultimately is the most fundamental move we must be able to do for as long as possible.
Always look on the bright side. A bit miserable you are tonight,
No, definitely not. It's more motivation than anything. It's absolute motivation.
You turned it into a bit of a care home rant, actually.
3, 2, 1, 22 squats. That's the reality a lot of them, isn't it? If we can't stand up and look after ourselves, somebody has got to do it for us.
Yes.
This is why Warriors is all about functional exercise, longevity, consistency, and growing old dead slow. Listen, when you're at a point where you can't stand up, I ain't looking after you. I'm banging you away at Linden Lodge. You're going straight there. I'll come and see you every Sunday. It might be a Saturday, actually.
No, that's me, because I've said when you're in a wheelchair and I can push you,
Front raises.
I'm going to look after you.
Why don't you tell everybody what your version of looking after me is? Apparently, I'm going to be sat in a wheelchair, I'm going to have several chores, and unless I complete most of the chores, I won't be allowed the remote.
You won't get that TV remote yet. Happy days.
Mrs. B, are you squatting?
I'm squatting.
Oh, are you asking? Well, I'm squatting. I reckon a few people have resonated with that conversation and have gone, you know what? Old Bartram's right. I know plenty of people that can't stand up and sit down, and they're basically just getting looked after left, right, and centre.
Sprinting. You are right, Mr. B. What you're putting now is what you get out of it later on.
Yes,
Very
Mrs.
right.
B. Yes. Now who's looking on the bright side of life?
I'm still looking forward to getting you in a wheelchair then.
There's two things I want to do. I want to be able to stand up. Well, there's three things. I want to be able to stand up and sit down when I want. I want to be able to move from A to B. And with the old glute bridge situation, I want to be able to squeeze my glutes so tight I never poo myself. 3, 2, 1, and squatting. If I've got them three things covered into my older age, I've basically made it. If I can stand up, go shopping without pooing myself, I'm untouchable. Nobody has to look after me. I'm taking care of business. "22 squats. I wish I'd have started counting. But I know roughly where I'm at, because I always go for 1 second. Right then, horizontal side tap, side, side. Not going low, we're going round to the side. "700 squats in one workout. That's just what makes Warriors amazing, isn't it?
What it is.
No other boot camps are doing this. Some would say no other boot camp has got the strength of members that Warriors have got. Warriors have got true grit. 22 squats, Mrs. B. This music seems dead low tonight. Did you set it low because you're going to be whispering all session?
No.
Well,
Hold. Oh, I'm going to do 2 more. See, you distracted me too.
Sorry, when I was with Jack the weekend filming, if you don't know what that's about, go onto my timeline and Mrs. B's timeline, you'll see me having a dance with Jack. When we was doing the Irish dancing in the bar, the music was very loud. And I can tell you something else as well, it was hot in that taxi. If you know, you know.
It's because your hot stuff froze. Ooh.
Three, 2, 1, 22 squats, I'm counting this time. Good, right leg hopping. Right leg, just hopping. Nice static little hops. You can go round if you want, it's all fine. Listen, don't forget, if you do your squats before we do, jog or extra cardio until you see the filler move. Are you ready to squat?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Left leg hops.
Left leg hops.
Leg hops.
So listen, Warriors, I need to tell you about an illness that's going round. It's called laziness. So this time of year, dark nights, cold nights, heating on, fires on, sitting down on the sofa, Symptoms. I can't be bothered to get up and do Warrior Online boot camps. I will save it for catch up. When it's catch up time, I can't be bothered to catch up because I prefer doing live.
How long have I been doing this for?
You've got 5 more seconds. I'm in control of the time here. You do your hops dead fast because you've got small feet. 3,
My squats.
2, 1. So, danger zone. This is the time of year where we can start losing consistency. This is the time of year where exercise can drop off. This is the time of year where we may have been exercising 4 times a week. We drop to 3, it's subtle. We drop to 2, it's even subtler. We're doing 1, then we have 2 weeks off. Then we're struggling to start again. Keep consistent with what you're doing. Grab your weights, it's front crawl arms. Nice.
That's breaststroke.
It is breaststroke, it says front crawl arms, doesn't it? Lovely work, Mrs. B. It's just occurred to me why I may have only got my yellow badge at swimming now. I never had the opportunity to go down to the bottom and get the brick in my pyjamas.
Yeah.
No. They wouldn't let me into the swimming pool in my pyjamas because I wore glasses and apparently I looked a bit wrong. Mrs. B, are you ready for squatting?
I am.
Come on now. I'll tell you who I reckon did really well at swimming at school. John Hanson. They would have definitely sent that man down to the bottom for a brick. What are you saying, Mandy Hanson?
Filler move is cross jabbing.
Everybody's thinking back now to swimming, thinking, what badge did I get? How far did I get? Why did my parents make me wear that silly cap? That's what they're all thinking. Right, I intend to do the 2 correct moves next time, Mrs. B. 3, 2, 1. I'm starting with 22 squats. Right, 22, grab your weights. Lateral raise hold. We're there. Small bend in the knees, small bend in the elbows, and we're holding. Leading with the thumbs a little bit, just a little bit. We're holding. Nice movement breathing. 20 seconds left of the holds, and then we're back onto our 22 squats. We need to keep chipping away. I think John Hanson might be saying something. What are you saying, Mrs. B?
He was poo at swimming, he said.
He was what?
Poo at swimming.
Was he?
Yeah.
22 squats. Find that hard to believe. He's dead athletic. He can turn his hand to most things.
And it's the top half raise.
Can you imagine the sense of achievement the Warriors are going to get when they've done 700 squats?
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, what a feeling. Three, 2, 1. Oh, grab your weights. Curling. 22 squats done. We now curl. 15 seconds, 15 curls, keep it coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Kate. Kate's doing it on catch-up, Mrs. B, first thing in the morning. Now, I'm wondering, when she says first thing, I'm wondering if she means about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. You think that's what she's thinking?
Hello.
What time have you been doing it, Kate?
Waiting start jumps.
Sorry. I didn't know you could do 22 squats that quick.
Well, I did. That's why I was hopping for so long.
Well,
So you reckon?
hey, you can't dispute the timings.
With you, I can.
Did you not know PTs are highly qualified in counting and timings?
Of course I did.
Thought you might have done. Three, 2, 1. 16 drills done. We go through the 16 again, but we start with our 22 squats. Halfway through. Who do you think's loving the squats, Mrs. B?
Definitely Team Evelyn. Tim Clark, definite.
What's he got?
For sure. Alison Haywood, Stefan Catchell will be loving them. Gary, definitely.
Gary's on fire, isn't he, at the minute?
He is, yeah. Vanessa, Donna Wayne and Billy, for sure.
When I says to you last week that Gary was on fire, you says to me, which fire extinguisher do you think we'd need to use on him? Do you remember that?
Oh, that's poor, that is. Is that all you can think of?
I'm squatting, Mrs. B.
Oh dear. Oh, yawn.
That's right, team leader Sally, I've just laughed at my own joke.
And it's back to those delt presses.
All those delt presses.
Ooh.
Three, 2, 1. Squat with your weights up. Hop the weights down, but you must do 22 squats.
Right, come on, Christine, Jordan, Deb, Charlotte, Thomas, Tracy, Smiley, Dale, and Colette. Probably on catch up because you're eating birthday cake somewhere.
Oh.
Julia, Marissa, Laston, Mike Duff, Craig, Joe, Tom Bannon, Shelley, Rob, and Aisha.
Are you saying it's customary for somebody to be eating birthday cake on their birthday?
Usually, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Lateral raise. It does sound a lovely idea on somebody's birthday to be eating birthday cake.
Yes, come on in, Pat, Keith, Tracy, Jones, Lydia, Mark, Sarah, Becky, Chris, Sally, Daz, Shelly, Sarah, and what?
Do you fancy reminding people of the...
Jenny! No, I don't.
You're getting ready for your 22
Yes.
I might have time to... No, it's personal, isn't it?
It is,
There we go
yeah.
then.
We need to share everything.
I'm looking forward to your birthday in about 4 weeks.
Oh. Rear lunges.
22 squats. I haven't finished that bit yet. What did you do last? 3 lunges?
Yes.
Good. I know what I'm doing next then. Somebody's saying something. What they're saying, it might be team leader Sam.
He's been very sprightly at work. Ooh.
Who else?
Tom Hanks.
Hey, I'm not right, front raise. I'm not surprised he's been sprightly at work. He rocked up to Weekend Warriors yesterday and basically done bugger all.
Yeah, but then we went on a 14-mile walk.
Listen, I've told you can't talk about running.
Okay.
What we need to talk about is Tom rocking up to boot camp and going, oh, I'm not doing much today.
Right, Sammy, I think we should be able to talk about running as much as we like this week, don't you think?
3, 2, 1. Off you go, Mrs. B. So I suppose a seamless segue would be that Sam's running a marathon around local villages on Sunday with a few of us supporting her. She's raising money for a fantastic charity called WaterAid. If you want to know how to sponsor her, contact her or contact me.
Sprinting. Oh. Sammy, I've missed what you've just put there, sorry. Sammy put a big long message on this tip.
Sam's saying we should absolutely be able to talk about running this week.
No, there was something else before.
Oh.
That's why I said you missed it.
Well, I thought there's another message after. 3, 2,
There was another one after
1.
that.
22 squats.
Hello, Kate.
This isn't about you and Sam and running. This is about Warrior Online Boot
I was
Camp.
on about Sam's message.
Hey, don't be having a rant on a Monday night.
Stop being irritating. Kate, you've tuned in for when he's getting on my nerves.
But I love you. Listen, just because you're jealous of me and Jack over the weekend, what did you do last, sprinting?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to start concentrating a little bit.
So I tapped, horizontal version. Hey up, somebody's saying something now.
She's going to do it on catch up, wait after the marathon because of her knee.
You know, when you read their messages, you don't have to shove your helmet in the screen so they can't see me. Nobody will. Bloody hell.
Kate says she's timed in for perfect timing.
Oh.
To be honest, Kate, you can tune in most of the time.
3,
You'll be getting on my
2,
nerves.
1.
Any time of the day.
Do you know who's I don't get on nerves? Just me and Jack over the weekend. It was just
The ends clip when you're there, just like...
There was just me and him and a load of sea and fresh air. You know, he taught me to spit like a man. That's what he did. For these people that haven't seen Titanic, they're probably in a world of pain, aren't they?
Yeah, I think most people have seen Titanic.
He called me his heart of the ocean.
No, that's a necklace.
No. No.
Oh, wait. Oh, calm down.
That's what the story portrayed, but he was really talking about me. Well, what are you doing now? Parallel
Well, I heard you. I just wanted you to go and have a shave.
3, 2, 1. 22 squats.
There's no way you wanted to be drawing that video.
If you actually look at the drawing, he left the beard off. It was more of a 5 o'clock shadow and it couldn't be seen in that light with his little charcoals. I'll tell you what he wasn't happy about when that idiot shouted, "Women and children first!" He was not happy about that. Right leg hops. Do you know, after the weekend and all this talk about Titanic, I actually want to see things on Netflix still. I love that film.
It is a really good film. It is a good film.
It's up there with Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. time to text whilst you're squatting. Can you let us know what your favourite film is?
Hopping on the other leg.
What would you say your all-time favourite film is? And I think I know what you're going to say.
I don't think I've got one favourite.
I think you have.
No.
I think you have. If I was going to pick a film to sit down for you to watch that I know would be guaranteed enjoyment for you, I would pick White Chicks.
Yeah, I do like White Chicks. I used to like watching that with the girls. But it's not my favourite, I don't think.
Did you ever enjoy watching it with me?
Yeah.
Oh. You just made out you only enjoyed watching it with the girls. 3, 2, 1, 22 squats.
No, it's our little thing. It's
Oh,
our
okay.
little film.
No, I can relate to that. I just wondered if when we was watching White Chicks, whether you didn't enjoy it with me.
I don't think you laughed at the same bits that I laughed at.
Right. Just remind me of that next time and maybe you can give me a 3, 2, 1 countdown when you'd like me to laugh.
What's your favourite film then? Very most favourite.
Rocky 4. Definitely Rocky 4 without thinking. Front claw arms.
Hey,
There it is. And there it is. What's somebody saying, Mrs. B? Is it Wayne?
Wayne, hey Wayne. Good morning Vietnam, nice Kingy.
Oh, classic. Remember my granddad telling me about that classic film? Mrs. B, are you ready for squatting?
Always.
Sometime now.
John Hanson's Oh, the Great Escape.
Oh, God, another Stallone film. Yes, John Hanson.
I've lost count.
You've lost count. Right, in true PT style. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know what you're doing next?
Yeah.
You don't?
Cross jumps.
You didn't do some then?
Yeah. Cross jumps.
Ultimately, Warriors, what we're doing, we're just trying to distract you from doing 700 squats. We're just trying to give you a bit of a giggle and get you thinking about some different stuff. 3, 2, 1, and squats. What's somebody saying, Mrs. B?
Jumps.
4, 5,
No,
6.
no, he isn't.
No,
No, he isn't. Oh, John must be busy squatting while he's trying to type. No, he isn't.
have you seen? I think John might be alluding to another Great Escape film that didn't have Stallone in it.
Oh.
Never mind, have you seen how fast John can squat? He can he's a machine with squats. Right then, lateral hold, here we go. Also known as the crucifix hold.
Is it the Great Escape an army film?
So again,
Is it an army film?
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't watch them sort of films. I've not watched them.
You don't like black and white films, do you?
No. You can have a little bit of romance in it, like Pretty Woman or
3,
something.
2, 1. That doesn't reflect real life though, does it?
An officer and a gentleman. Dirty dancing. You have a little bit of romance. A little bit of raunchy romance if possible. I've lost count again now. I'm getting myself
2,
carried away.
3, 4, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm giving up. Have praise.
Something like you to give up on one of your favourite moves. Any
Oh
show?
no, I'm not doing top. This is
I'm ever so sorry about The Apprentice, Warriors. If you want to pay a couple of pound less next month, then I'll
Wait,
totally
I think
understand.
Kat's put a film on there, Mr. B.
Kat's going to have something to do with romance. I think she likes officers and gentlemen. You can let me know in a minute. 3, 2, 1, and squatting. Get your head out straight.
Bridesmaids.
What's that about? I remember sitting down with Jazz and watching that. Yeah, I remember that one. What did you last do? Top half, you did some front raises and top half raises, didn't you?
I did it a little bit.
You was basically doing what you wanted, weren't you?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, curl in, curl, curl. What's John Hanson saying now? And kick your head out the screen. Nobody wants to see your greasy helmet. Get that out of the way.
That was Escape to Victory.
Yes, John Hanson. Yes, it was. I think I played a football match. Yes, I remember that. It's all coming back to me.
I've seen that one.
Oh, you've seen that one?
Yeah.
You haven't seen it with me.
No.
3, 2, 1. That's right. Escape to Victory. What a film that is.
You make me watch all horror films, you do. That's our romantic night, Pledge and stuff like that.
Well, it's only because you scare the hell out of me and I just want to make you feel comfortable.
Grease Donna, yes. Wait, Stardust.
Grease? Is Donna on about when you were putting your head in the screen? Is she on about your hair? Is Donna's...
You're the one that I want to.
What? You're the one that I want. What the hell was that? Donna's clearly on about your
We
hair.
did that. I locked down karaoke, didn't we?
Yes. Right then, for that silly impression, I'm actually officially running over. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh,
Stop
no,
it.
I've finished.
You have finished. Right. Lovely, Warriors. Let's get moving. Pop the weights down. You don't need them. We are going into the finisher. If you did 22 squats every round for the 32 round, you've officially done 700 squats. Right, the finisher.
Oh, Alan, that's posh.
Excuse me, out the way of the board. Finisher 90 seconds, 30 seconds, top half squats. So it's a parallel hold, top half squat. Then we're doing bottom half squats. So we're going all the way down, just up to past parallel. Then we are doing parallel hold. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. We'll talk you through it. 3, 2, 1. Top half squats. So it's from parallel hold to just before completion of the squat. 30 seconds. Has somebody else mentioned another film? Or they're about your hair? Oh, Mrs. B's coming on and she's going to be doing bottom half squats. So I need you to go nice and low. Down we go. Bottom half squats. Eight more seconds, we're going into parallel hold. Off we go, Mrs. B. Warriors, cheeky little surprise for you. I might not mention this. We're doing a double finisher. So you're going to come to the end of this 90 seconds and then we're repeating the 30 seconds again. Didn't tell you at the beginning because I thought it might be a bit aggressive. Get your head round it, let's get ready to crack on. I'm coming back on with the top half squats. 3, 2, 1, top half squats, straight in. So we've done 704 proper squats through the workout. We're now doing double set of top half, double set of bottom half, double set of parallel hold. Woo! Beautiful start to a Monday. Getting ready for bottom half squats. 3, 2, 1. The double finisher, you've got this. Mrs. B, are you ready for parallel hold in 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, Mrs. B. Marching it out and shaking. Woo! Wow, 700 squats plus the double finisher plus the filler moves. Mrs. B, what are you saying about that start to a Monday?
Amazing.
Mrs. B, what else are you saying about that start to a Warrior Online Bootcamp week?
Fantastic.
I knew you'd say fantastic and amazing. Twisting. Remember, Warriors, serious note. We live in a world where we sit down so much, maybe for driving too much, maybe at a desk too much, maybe on sofas too much, maybe in our gardens because we haven't been able to get down during lockdown. We're using the biggest muscles of the body to basically sit down on and just be the biggest cushion ever. If we don't keep squatting, if we don't keep lunging, if we don't keep doing a hip hinge, we will ultimately end up, let's do some hip hinges, we will ultimately end up in our 60s, 70s and beyond where the hips aren't working, where we can't stand up properly, where we can't sit down properly, where it's limiting every facet of our life. My recommendation, always do some squats, always do some lunging, always do some hip hinging. We've got to keep the biggest area of the body, hip rocks, we've got to keep the biggest area of the body moving through its fullest range, through its big range of motion. We've got to keep it mobile, we've got to keep it stable. Don't ever underestimate the power of squatting, lunging and hip hinging. Right, bringing legs up nice and slow. Stretching out the glutes, stretching out the hip flexors. Nice. Right, up, open the door, pop it down. Up, open, pop it down. Right, feet together, small bend in the knees, hands on knees, and do small knee circles. So just remember what direction you're taking your circles in, because 3, 2, 1, we're changing direction. That's it, stretching out the knee ligaments. Good, 3, 2, 1, marching again. Banging your hands together. Lovely work, Warriors. Right, that was the 700 SQ workout. 32 drills times 22 squats equals 704.